So the first component that we want to discuss with you when it comes to effectively storing a bunch of information is called a list. Yeah, let's check out using lists inside of Python. First up, let's see how easy it is to create a simple list. Notice I declare a variable, numbers, and I set it equal to my list of things. Now notice we separate each thing with a comma, and the list is contained by square brackets. Now, it just so happens in this example that we have these integers that we are storing in the list. But please keep in mind, you could be storing a mix of objects in your list. That's one of the things that we love about lists. Yeah, I could have a string and then an integer and then a float. It doesn't matter. But in this simple example, we have this simple list and it's all of these integers. So notice how easy it is going to be to create one of these lists. Now, if we say print and then we say the numbers list, what do you think Python will do? Well, Python will print the list for you, and notice to really convey that it is a list that you are dealing with, when it prints the numbers, it will include those square brackets. So we can see at a glance, the contents of the numbers variable is actually a list of integers, and we see that. Now, how can we get to specific list content? Well, that's easy. And that's because what Python is doing is it is indexing our lists for us automatically. Yeah, see that value of 10 in our list? That has an index of 0. And the 5 in our list has an index of 1. And the 4 in our list has an index of 2. So notice if I say print numbers 0 and I reference the index that we are interested in, Python will go into our list, it will retrieve that first object with the index of 0, and it'll say, okay, here is your numbers index 0 value, and notice it prints the number 10 for us. Now, what if we want to change the content inside of a list? Let me give you a couple examples of this. So I set my numbers to 10, 5, 4, 2, and 1. And then I say number 0, we're going to change. Yeah, we're going to change it to 12. And now, of course, I'm going to print my numbers. And you guessed it. That's how easy it is to change the contents of one of our lists. We have a new list now, and it's 12, 5, 4, 2, 1. How about this example? I'm going to go ahead and have my numbers, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, the value in numbers 3 should be changed to the value in numbers 4. Yeah, do you see what's going to happen? When I print my numbers now, it's going to print 12, 5, 4, 1, 1. That's right. The number of the index of 4 was copied into the index of 3. So we have changed the list once again. Now, we're going to see lots more that we can do with lists. But before I let you go in this video, I want to show you one last little trick, and it's the length function. Yeah, we may be manipulating and adding to and deleting from lists, and we may want to just sanity check how many objects are in our list, and this is called the length of our list. We use an len function, which stands for length. So check this out. I go ahead and create my list of numbers, and then I print the length of these numbers. Yep, you guessed it. Python will return 5. So very valuable when you want to check how big your list has become. Well, I hope you're excited about this list concept, and I hope you'll join me in the next video where we'll do more with lists.